Hello friends, welcome to Turnastone Tarot. Thank you so much for choosing this video. In today's reading, we're going to be looking at what is coming towards you in 2025. And just a quick note about these readings before we get into them. Each of these readings represents the current future potentials available to you at the time that you're coming across this reading. You always have your own free will to make different decisions and choose another path if there's anything in the reading that you would prefer to avoid or you're looking for a different outcome. You always have that free choice. But I'll be drawing on the current energies that will be applicable to you at the time you're coming across this reading. So I just wanted to clarify that before we get into each of the groups. So I have 3 piles for you to choose from here. Pile 1 is the orange candle, pile 2 is the gold candle, and pile 3 is the greenish brown candle. Please feel free to choose your group depending on the candle color. You can meditate on the cards, you can choose the pile number that resonates with you most. However you choose your cards is up to you. I've put timestamps down below. Please feel free to click ahead to your reading, and I will see you in your group. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So glad to have you here. So I thought I would start these readings by lighting the candle, and the candle will give us an indication for kind of the energy pattern of the year. So here we go. Here's your candle for 2025. See what it does here. Okay, that looks pretty strong and steady. So I think you're going to have a strong and steady 2025. Oh, it's dipping down a little. Oh, and it lights back up again. Wow, that was a very exciting candle. So you may experience a dip in the year at some point. Wow, that was very interesting. I've never seen a candle do that before. That was almost exciting. All right, let's get into your reading. So the cards that you chose were the Salt card and the Broom card. So Salt says protection and banishing negativity, and the Broom card says energy clearing and freshening. So with this combination, I'm seeing that your 2025 is very much a year of bringing in energy and vitality and freshness. This is kind of out with the old and the stale and in with the new and the fresh and the revitalized. So I really see you turning a page here in 2025. I think things look good for any patterns you may have had of negative thoughts, being able to break through those patterns, any periods of depression that you've had, those may be lifting for you in 2025. Difficulties that you may have experienced, I see those getting better for you in 2025. This is very much a combination of, really kind of clearing things out, making things fresh and new and spring-like again. So beautiful combination to start your reading here. I'm also noticing the gemstones on the Salt card, so you may be drawn to gemstones in the year 2025. You may also be drawn to studying herbs here. I'm noticing the herbs in the Broom card. Maybe the healing properties, the medicinal properties of herbs are appealing to you this year. Or again, the healing properties of gemstones may be something that's relevant for you as well. So I asked Spirit for 3 different categories. We've got work and finance, love, and personal growth. So we'll go through those each by each, and then I've asked Spirit for an overall card for the year. So let's talk about work and finances for you here. What's coming towards you in work and finances? And I really see you getting over some worries that you may have had about work and finances. Again, with the Salt and the Broom, maybe you've had some financial difficulties recently or in the past year. Maybe work has been a challenge for you in the past year. And with this 2 of Cups here, I really see you sort of bringing in a new opportunity, perhaps. This 2 of Cups can suggest joining forces with another entity. So you may be joining forces with a new employer this year. Maybe you're offered a position at a new company or new organization this year. or you can have a new business partner this year. Maybe you start a business with someone, or you join someone else's business and become their partner. That's certainly a possibility. Another thing that I'm hearing is that you may be combining talents this year to create a new income stream. So maybe something that you've had as a hobby for a long time, suddenly it becomes a source of income for you, and you're bringing in maybe your professional experience or your work experience, and you're able to parlay that work experience into a business using the skills that you have in your hobby. So it's one of those years where, something you kind of have done on the side, maybe and not gotten paid for, all of a sudden you can turn it into something that you're getting paid for. I'm also, with the eyes on this Nine of Swords card, I'm seeing social media, perhaps. You may be making money in your sleep, perhaps. You have a social media account that's doing very well, and you're able to turn that into an income stream so that even while you're sleeping, people are watching your content, and you're able to perhaps turn that into an income stream as well. But the Nine of Swords, of course, can suggest worry. So you may have had some worries about work or worries about finances, and I see those improving for you here with this Two of Cups. You're able to combine your talents or join forces with some kind of party or entity who's able to help you receive the resources that you've been needing and wanting. So that's looking good. Let's also look at love here for you. What's coming towards you in love in 2025? And I see, I'm hearing working on it. So it looks like for those of you who are in a partnership, I see you working on this partnership, this love partnership in 2025. I see your partnership deepening. I'm seeing a lot of couples in this Eight of Cups card. There's two swans, two butterflies, two dragonflies. So this does point to a partnership. So you are working on either an existing partnership, or you could be working on attracting in a partnership as well. 2025 might be the year that you join a dating app or some other kind of service or activity that helps connect you with a partner here in this Eight of Cups. I see you designing the kind of partnership that you want to have. I see you designing how you want to feel, how you want the partnership to look, kind of the structure of the partnership, how it functions. I do see this happening for you in 2025. Also, with these two eights coming out, the month of August may be significant for you in 2025. You've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So August is going to be a strong month for you in work. I'm also noticing all of the butterflies here, so there could be a real transformation for you in love in 2025. Maybe if you've been single for a while, with this transformational energy, it looks like you could be transforming into a partnered person here this year. I am also seeing that perhaps you have children that are kind of flying off into the world independently this year with these butterflies here. It does suggest sort of children kind of flying off into their own independent lives. So that may be something that applies to you too, perhaps. But I do see closeness in this Eight of Pentacles here. The butterfly is very close to her. So I think you will, experience warmth in your love connections this year, and transformation. And I think you'll be working to deepen your love connection, or you'll be working on attracting in a love connection. And with the ladybug here in this Eight of Cups card, I think there's good luck for you. So this may well be the year that you finally meet that partner that you've been looking for. And then I also asked Spirit about personal growth for 2025. What's coming towards you in personal growth? And we've got the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor here. So here I really see you taking charge, of, again, like any sense of lack you may have had. Again, with this banishing negativity, you're really taking charge of your mindset here. I'm noticing that Nine of Swords card. Any thoughts about anything holding you back, really. You're really taking charge of your thoughts, your mindset, any feelings of sadness or being shut out of things that has occurred for you. You're really coming into your own power here with this Emperor card, and you're not letting these things hold you back any longer. I think you're recognizing how to turn these things around this year. I think you are really standing in your own power and trying new things and learning how to overcome any lack mentality, and maybe maybe with some financial challenges that you may have had in the past. Those may have caused this sort of Five of Pentacles sensation, but I think you're understanding that better this year, and you're able to turn things around and take a lot of positive action this year and get out of kind of this morass of lack that you may have been feeling prior to 2025. So I do see a very positive turnaround for you in that way. And I really see you taking charge and stepping into your power this year. So I think that's a very strong indicator for you. And then I did ask Spirit for a comment about your year overall. So what's coming for you in 2025 overall for the year? And we got the Page of Cups. So Spirit is telling me anything can happen this year. I think it's going to be a year for you where unexpected things happen. I'm noticing this goldfish popping out of a teacup. It's just a completely unexpected thing. Things that you might not even ever imagine happening. This is going to be the year for those kinds of occurrences. I'm noticing her lovely flowered dress. So again, there's this sense of springtime, of things like finally blossoming, finally looking a bit brighter. So again, I'm drawn back to the broom here with the energy clearing and freshening. The Page of Cups is a very youthful energy, a very enthusiastic energy. This is also the card of miracles. So, you may well experience a miracle of some kind this year. And I think it's a positive miracle here with this Page of Cups. So a really beautiful card to get for, what's coming for your year overall in 2025. I also drew a few additional tea leaf cards for you, just for some bonuses about what else you can look for in 2025. And the first card that came out was the Staff. It says, "You will be taken care of in difficult times." So if you are experiencing difficult times right now, especially it looks like this work and finance area of life, you may be experiencing some difficulties there. I think that is going to turn around. Also in personal growth here, that Five of Pentacles energy can feel a little difficult. But just know that you will be taken care of. Spirit has your back and wants you to know that you will be cared for. The next card that came out for you is the Tower card. It says solid foundation, success with effort. So I'm drawn back to this Two of Cups here. I do see you succeeding in whatever this new venture is that's coming into your work and financial life here. It may well require some effort on your part, but it is going to help you build a solid foundation that will see you through in the years to come. And I think with some effort, you will see success with it. So a lot of positivity in that card for you. And then the final tea leaf to come out for you is the Older Man card. It says dealings or relationship with an older man. So this will mean different things to different people receiving this reading. So I like to kind of just leave these these people cards to your interpretation. Maybe it's in a business setting, maybe it's in a love setting, maybe it's in a family setting. It could apply to a lot of different things. So, and you've got the Emperor here too, which can often indicate an older masculine kind of energy. So I will leave that one open to your interpretation. But overall, I think you have a lot of lovely things to look forward to in 2025, my pile ones. I'm curious about your candle there with that little dip in the middle. So there might be a little dip in energy or motivation perhaps in the middle of the year. But the candle made a strong comeback. So I think you could possibly end the year on a very strong note here. The Page of Cups is a beautiful card to get for your overall energy for what's coming towards you in 2025. So I would take heart in that. I think you've got, some unexpected delights coming your way. And I think you can look forward to a pretty major transformation and turnaround in 2025. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If any of this resonated, please comment down below and let me know how it applies to your life. I would love to hear about it. Also, please subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I post future readings. I would love to have you as part of my community. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Thank you. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the gold candle, and this is your reading about what's coming towards you in 2025. So the card that you were drawn to, your kind of theme for the reading or theme for 2025 is buds. It says new beginnings and expansion. So this is likely to be a year of new experiences, new things starting, new things happening for you. I see your life kind of broadening out, maybe getting larger in some respects, maybe more money flowing in, maybe an addition to your family somehow, maybe a new pet, a new child, a new family member in some other respect. Things are looking good for you in terms of fresh starts and broadening sort of your horizons, as it were. So the way I've set up your reading, I've asked about money and finances, love, and personal growth or your personal life. And then we'll take a look at your year overall, as well as some tea leaf cards for just extra things coming towards you in 2025. So we'll start with work and finances. And the cards that came out for you in that category are the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So two Pentacles cards. So money is looking good, I think, for you in 2025. So what's coming towards you? I see actually work opportunities coming towards you. I don't think you'll have to look too hard for work opportunities this year. It looks like I see you working kind of happily, being very productive. You may need to actually watch for really managing your time well. I see you potentially having more work or more work opportunities than is very easy to balance. So you're going to want to be careful about balancing your work schedule this year, but it looks like there certainly is an opportunity for working on something that you love, that you enjoy. If you are a creative person, I see you having the opportunity to create and use your skills and your talents this year. I see you being able to work collaboratively with other people. I do see with the Six of Pentacles card, though, I'm getting the sense that you do need to make sure you fill your own cup. So just be sure that, you're maintaining your energy, still doing all of your necessary self-care, so that you don't get drained or burned out this year, because it does look like it has the potential to be a very productive year where you can get a lot accomplished. I see your finances being quite healthy this year. But again, watch where you're putting your money. I think that's going to be important this year. you don't to be wasteful this year, but there is a lot of good productivity indicated. So very positive reading in terms of what's coming towards you in work and finances. Your finances look to be relatively stable and healthy. Your work life looks to be productive and active. And I think you have the potential to make some good connections this year in your work life and build a network if that is something that is important to you. And I think it could be a transformative year for you in terms of your working life. So that aspect of life is looking very positive for you in 2025. What's coming towards you in terms of love in 2025? And we've got the Nine of Wands and the Justice card. Whoa, so from this combination, I am getting that you are tired. This will be different for different folks watching, so I'm not sure what exactly your particular situation is, but I'm getting the sense of being very tired, feeling a little exhausted by a certain love situation. For somebody out there, I'm getting the sense of a divorce. Maybe you're in the process of a divorce or a separation. And it may have been a bit of a long and complicated process, or maybe just complicated. But the Nine of Wands and the Justice is kind of indicating that there have been some challenges in this regard. The good news with this reading here, with these two cards coming towards you in 2025, is that I do see you finally achieving balance in this situation. If this is regarding a divorce or a separation, I see a successful resolution to this. I see you making a decision, or perhaps somebody in a legal capacity making a decision that is fair and balanced. I see you, if there is a relationship perhaps that is feeling like it's taking from you more than it's giving to you, I see you perhaps cutting this person out of your life in a way that restores your balance. If this is a dating scenario, this could be potentially you're just tired of dating. Maybe you've been trying to meet somebody for a very long time. I do see, this sense of justice being restored here. And maybe you finally, with this new beginnings and expansion, maybe you finally meet a viable partner for yourself in this year, or a viable romantic prospect, and you don't have to spend all your time and energy on what feels like wasteful searches for romance. So I think this Justice card is really going to help you out here. I think this is coming towards you in 2025. It'll be an end to whatever exhaustion you've been feeling. There may have been even some pain and hurt and difficulty in the past. And I see balance being restored in your love life after these occurrences. So that is good news for your 2025. Let's look next at your personal life for 2025. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So the Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card to see here. This is often the card of happy families. So if you are, going through a divorce or a separation, I see you being able to create an arrangement that helps to be all of the people in the equation, helps them to be happy and content. Maybe there are children involved in this situation. I see them settling into a new arrangement quite happily. Maybe this is you potentially meeting another partner, and things go very well with this new partner. You're able to create a happy new home with this new partner. That is a possibility as well. I'm noticing the pet on this card. So if there are any pets involved, or maybe you're bringing a new pet into your family somehow. That's a possibility with this card as well. But this card is, like I said, the card of kind of stability, happy families. So whatever this painful situation is that is requiring the hand of justice here, I see it really coming to some happy resolution in your personal life here, where people are once again going to feel like they're on stable ground. So that is coming towards you currently in 2025. Also, we have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is a very intellectual card. It's a card of making strong decisions, a card of fairness. We have a lot of fairness in going on in this reading. There's the scales and the Six of Pentacles card on that teapot there. There's the scales. We've got the scales and the justice. And then this King of Swords is often a card of like balancing things out and justice and fair decisions. So again, I think in your personal life, you may find that there's some things or people that you need to cut out in order to achieve some balance. But I see you being able to do this in a very wise and fair kind of way. I also really see you using your rational mind a lot this year, using your intellect perhaps in the kind of work that you do. It does require, quite a high degree of intelligence, mental abilities, and I see you succeeding in that regard in your personal life. So that is strongly indicated for you as well. So I think your personal life is ultimately going to be quite strong here. I'm not sure if it'll be that way when you're starting the year, but I think by the time you come to the close of 2025, you do have this stability, contentment, and fairness coming into the picture, coming towards you in 2025. So I think that's nicely indicated for you here. I did ask for the year overall, what's coming towards you in the year overall, and we've got the King of Cups here. So again, this strong sense of stability coming in, maybe looking at this love card here with the Nine of Wands and the Justice, maybe things are feeling a bit unstable, perhaps in your personal life or your love life. But through the progression of 2025, I see things smoothing out for you. I see you being able to navigate whatever challenges are presenting themselves in 2025. I'm also getting travel here, especially with this New Beginnings and Expansion card. You may be traveling this year, which can bring you some positive opportunities or positive connections even. Maybe there's a new person coming into your life or a new friendship coming into your life as a result of travel. There's a lot of masculine energy in this reading here with the two kings, the King of Swords and the King of Cups. There may be a new man entering your life in 2025. That is a potential of this reading also. But the King of Cups is really quite beautiful. I see you, being able to be productive, get through whatever challenges you may be experiencing in your love life, and getting to a place of more stability here with this King of Cups. And it could be both financial stability, but emotional stability as well. So a very nicely well-rounded kind of stability. It's not the quickest moving energy, so this could take some time, like this could take the better part of the year for you to really get to this place. There's a lot of indicators of the second half of the year in this reading. We've got a 6, an 8, a 9, a 10, so kind of the latter months seem to be pointed to here in this reading. That won't apply to everyone, but this could take a little bit of time here with the King of Cups being the theme for your year overall. I did also draw a few tea leaves for you, just for some additional things that are coming towards you in 2025. And the first card is Leg. It says stepping into a new experience. And this says new beginnings right here. So new experience, new beginnings. There's definitely some sort of fresh, new things happening for you in 2025. Again, I'm drawn back to this, this could potentially be discussing a divorce or a separation of some kind. So you may be stepping into a new experience with being a single person, perhaps, or stepping into a new experience with a new partner. Those are potential happenings with this combination. But of course, it can also indicate travel or new business opportunities as well. And then another card that came out for you is the owl. It says, good advice from a wise person. And I'm seeing a lot of legal indicators here with the scales showing up twice in this reading. So this could be good legal advice, doesn't have to be, could be from a counselor, maybe a marriage counselor, a therapist, somebody like that, a religious person even, could be any number of people, professor, business person, lots of possibilities here, but good advice from a wise person will be coming your way in 2025. And then finally, you got the diamond. It says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And that is also indicated in the Six of Pentacles. That is often the card of giving and receiving. So this sense of giving and receiving something precious is strong for you in 2025. So this could be a material object. This could be a gift of time and energy. This could be an emotional kind of gift, the gift of love, the gift of service, something like that. Lots of possibilities with this card. But I also can't help but think perhaps it's an engagement, especially with the King of Cups here. This is often a very loving figure. So many wonderful possibilities here for you coming towards you in 2025. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If this resonated for you, I'd love if you could comment down below and let me know how this reading was true for you. I'm always curious to hear. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please click that subscribe button so that you're notified the next time I post a reading. I'd love to have you join me for the next reading. And thank you so much for your time and attention. I wish you all the very best for 2025, and I will see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the green-brown candle. It's kind of a mix of colors. And I thought I would start your reading today by lighting the candle to give us an impression of your energy pattern for the year. So let's light your candle and see how it goes here. All right, it looks very steady, kind of growing. A little bit of a dip. Oh, and then it pops up again. My goodness. These candles are very interesting in the way they behave. So there might be a little bit of a dip at some point in the year for you, but you come back very strong if that does happen. So just be aware of that. It looks like kind of a strong beginning with the potential for a dip somewhere along the way, but you seem to come back stronger than ever. So just a little exercise there for us as we get started. Let's look at your cards and see what's coming towards you in 2025. And the card that you were drawn to, kind of a theme for your 2025, is the Harvest card. And this says determination and hard work. And this card depicts a cornucopia, so a lot of abundance. That's definitely a theme for you this year. I'm also noticing the moon there, or what looks like a moon to me. So full moons may be important to you this year. Also, I'm hearing food. So maybe some of you work with food or you work in the food industry. Maybe you're a food stylist or a gardener, something, or a food retailer. Something to do with food is coming up there for some of you out there. So harvest, determination, and hard work is going to be the theme coming towards you in 2025 here. I divided your reading up into 3 different categories, and then I picked an overall card for you as well. So the first category is money and finances, and then we'll look at love and partnership, and then personal life and personal growth, and then we'll look at a theme for your year overall, as well as just a few bonus cards about what is coming towards you in 2025. All right, pile 3, let's get into it. So for your money and finances, we've got the Six of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So this shows me improvement. I think the key word for what is coming towards you in 2025 is improvement. The Six of Swords is the card of moving away from challenges and into a better situation. Perhaps 2024 was a difficult year for you in terms of work or money. But I do see that getting a lot better. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is the best card that you can get in terms of finances here. And with this being in your work sector, I really see, you having a lot of success with any work that you engage in 2025. Obviously, provided you put in the determination and hard work. I think your effort will be required this year. It's not going to be a passive year, but with your effort, you will see success here with this Ten of Pentacles coming out in this category. So this looks very promising. I think you have a lot of beautiful potential. I think 2025 could be a very fruitful year for you, a year where things really start to blossom for you, maybe in a whole new way. I see you being able to take care of others here. Maybe you have a family that you take care of or children that you take care of. I see you being able to provide for them adequately. Also pets I see here, so maybe you have animals that you take care of or an animal. So you'll have plenty of resources in order to be able to take care of those you love. I'm also drawn to the image of the manor there. You could be buying real estate or buying property this year. That is a potential reading of that card. So lots of beautiful things indicated, good things coming towards you in work and money in 2025 here with the Six of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. I think you're going to see a big improvement in 2025 with your effort and application, of course. All right, and then let's look at love and partnership. We've got the Page of Wands here and the Three of Wands. And I'm struck by these two cards because they really are cards of looking. So you may be looking for a partner in 2025. I see you doing some searching here. If you are already in a partnership with this Page of Wands kind of holding the looking glass, I see you diving a little deeper into your existing partnership, perhaps, maybe getting a better understanding of your partner and who they are and what makes them tick. This could even indicate maybe going to counseling of some kind to learn more about each other and maybe smooth out the dynamics of your relationship, perhaps somehow. I'm noticing the dove on that card, so I think there will be peace coming to your relationship this year. But for the singles out there, this is definitely a card of looking. That both of these cards indicate, this card is looking out to sea here, and the Page of Wands with that big magnifying glass. A lot of kind of looking for the right partner is going to happen for you in 2025 if you're single. I'm not saying immediately whether you'll meet your person or not. You may not. That's not really being shown here. But you could potentially meet a partner perhaps overseas, or maybe the person that you meet was born overseas, or maybe you travel overseas and meet someone that way. There is some kind of an overseas indicator here on this Three of Wands card. So that's a potential, or meeting somebody while traveling is a possibility as well with this card coming up here. Both of these cards are cards of passion. So if you do have a partner or meet a partner this year. I think it's going to be a very passionate relationship. I think it's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. I think it has the potential for a lot of beautiful, deep emotions. Looks to be a very beautiful, passionate romance, as it were. So, a lot of lovely things there for you in love and partnership. Let's take a look now at your personal life, your personal growth in 2025. So, what is coming towards you in 2025 for personal growth and transformation? Is a lot of strength I'm seeing here with this card. And again, it's pointing me back to this harvest card that says determination and hard work. I think you're going to be really building your strength, your determination, your confidence in 2025. This Five of Pentacles came out in another group. So if you were drawn to one of the other piles, you might want to check out that pile as well, because it came out in the same position for another group as well. So what this Five of Pentacles is telling me is that you have the strength to overcome maybe a sense of a sense of being left out, perhaps a sense of not having enough. You're using your kind of will and determination to get through that period of life, that sort of period of thought pattern, even. You're able to kind of overcome that and bring more abundance into your life, whether that's through, seeking out connections or, seeking out business opportunities, employment, opportunities to exercise your talents, those kinds of things. I'm also seeing added strength coming towards you in 2025. So you may be joining a gym, you may be doing some strength training, you may be starting a yoga practice, something to do with the physical body here. I see you gaining more physical strength. Again, this is going to take a little determination and hard work, but I think it's really going to pay off for you in 2025 here with this Seven of Wands card coming out. There may be some challenges along the way, but I do see you overcoming those successfully. And I do see you breaking free from old patterns that may have held you back in the past in 2025. So breakthroughs are coming towards you in 2025, and greater strength and fortitude are also coming towards you in 2025. I also asked Spirit for kind of an overall theme for your 2025 of what's coming towards you. And the card that came out is the Knight of Pentacles. So a beautiful card. Again, it's a card that indicates that abundance is on its way for you. And of course, we're seeing that in your harvest card that was the theme as well. This abundance is going to require your participation, your application. I don't think we're looking at overnight success here. This is kind of slow and steady progress, kind of steady application throughout the year. But with this Knight of Pentacles, your efforts will bear fruit. We're not looking at a situation where you try and nothing happens. This is, you work at it and you really do see the fruits of your labor, the results of your efforts. They do really pay off for you, and in quite a handsome way, I think, with this Ten of Pentacles here. So I think you have a lot of lovely abundance on the way for you in 2025. You'll be able to kind of use your efforts and your talents to create this abundance in the world. I think you'll start to see things really grow and bloom and flower in quite a lovely way in 2025. And then finally, I chose a few tea leaves for you, just for some extra things that you can look forward to coming in 2025. And the first card that came out for you is the Fair Woman card. It says dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So a fair woman may be appearing in your life this year, or maybe she's already in your life, but she'll play likely a significant role for you in the year 2025. Also, the card that came out for you is the Tortoise card, and that one says, slowly but surely getting ahead. And we've talked about that, I think, in a number of these cards here. This Knight of Pentacles certainly says slowly but surely getting ahead, really echoing that message. And with your Harvest card being the theme here, definitely getting ahead, creating more abundance is indicated. So not a fast process, but certainly a potent one. And then finally, the card that came out for you is Kite, Vacation. And the Three of Wands is also a card of travel. So I do see you traveling this year. Foreign travel particularly is indicated. So if you're looking at going overseas, going to another country, that's very highly indicated in these cards. It does look like you will be very busy this year, quite productive. You be putting in some work this year. So I think it's lovely that this vacation came up for you. Just so that you know, as you're doing all of this work this year and creating this abundance, you will have the opportunity to take some time out, perhaps see some new places, have some new experiences here with this vacation card being indicated for you. So a lot of beautiful things coming towards you in 2025, my pile threes. If any of this resonated for you particularly, please comment down below and let me know about it. I would love to hear how any of this is true for you. That's always helpful to me as a reader to hear. And I'd also be grateful if you could subscribe to my channel. I'm fairly new here on YouTube, so every subscribe really matters quite a lot right now. So I thank you so much for subscribing and showing your support in that way. That's very helpful to me. And I want to wish you all the best for your 2025. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I will see you in the next reading. Thank you.